y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to update you on the progress in my EC teacher lesson planner, and you'll get to see everything that has changed since I set up this planner. I am going to leave my setup video linked down in the description for you if you want to check it out. It's always kind of cool to look back on where I started and kind of see where I'm going. So I'm just going to walk you through this planner so far this year and just kind of give you my thoughts, opinions, and progress. So I have not changed my cover yet, and that's mainly because I just really like this cover. It's just so pretty and simple, and it's just cute, and I really like the color combo. It's really pretty to me. It is very like kind of summery and springish, so I will probably switch it out sometime soon. I don't know which cover I'll use, but usually I do a mid-year update, so I'll show you what I change it to then. So let's get into it. All right, this is my Erin Condren 2021 to 22 teacher lesson planner, and I really love this thing, especially the paper. It's just really good quality, and the colors in here are just really pretty. I love the layers. So these pages I really repurposed for what I need in my life at school. And so you can see how I whited out some areas and really just kind of changed things to what I need. So I've got my workdays vlog here, which I completed all of my workdays before school started. These are my duty dates, and I've already completed both of those. They were on the same night. I don't know if I'll have any more, but I have room to add if I need to. I've got my regular bell schedule and pep rally bell schedule, which we do pep rally schedule for other things besides just pep rallies, but it's nice to have it in here. This is my days off log, and I haven't taken a day off yet, and I need to. I am set to take one off in a couple of days, so that's good. You should definitely take breaks when you need them so you can recharge, and I can't believe I haven't taken one off yet. I'm kind of a workaholic and not, but I needed to take a day off in September, and I regret that I didn't. But this is set up for that purpose. Still haven't used these pages. I've never used these pages, and I've had this kind of planner for like 4 years now, so I just haven't found a way to repurpose this. Here is my year at a glance, and I really love this still. It's simple, it's straightforward, and I can find things really quickly on these pages. And then this is one of my favorite things in my planner, my good things log. When I set this up, I really was hoping that I would use it, and so far, I'm doing pretty well. It is like October 2nd today, and so I've got everything up to this point, which is really good. And I just need to remember to do this. I think I need to put in like reminders in my Google Cal to like pop up and tell me to write in it, because I just don't turn to them all the time. But I really am enjoying this because when I do write in it, it's just really meaningful and thoughtful. So I love this, and I can't wait to see like the whole year all done. It's going to be really good. Okay, here is my seating chart. Yes, I have 5 students. Our enrollment is down. We are picking back up a little bit, but I definitely have more than this in a normal year. But the past 2 years, just our enrollment has steadily declined. But like I said, we are going back up. So I teach one class because I do instructional coaching. So this is my one little honors world history class. I love my class. They're really sweet and fun, and they get stressed out really easily, I've noticed, but they all get along with each other really well, and I'm really enjoying having them in class. So I don't really even need to do a seating chart for them because they're just like good to go, but I have used seating charts in the past, and then who knows, maybe like next year I'll teach 2 classes, but the graph pages are a good purpose for that for me. Okay, so I'm going to keep going here. I might use these for something else later in the year. I just don't know what. So I've got a couple notes pages, and I'm actually not going to show you my notes pages in here because they have like private school information, and I like to keep like where I work and the specifics of school private. Okay, so here is my July calendar. These are all of my work days that I just used some washi to mark in, and I like this a lot. Obviously there wasn't a ton going on in October, but I will show you a couple of. So here is like my to-do list for my work days. I worked this week and this week. and this week, but it wasn't specific to the day, so I just made a list in the column. I think that works, but maybe next year I'll just make one spread, my like back to school prep list. And then let's get into August. So here is my August calendar. And what I've been using this for is like a big events at school, like first day of school, and anything that like assemblies and stuff like that. But also I've been using this to kind of map out my plans for my class. This has been working out really well, and I love the look of this, and it's going to be handy next year if I teach the same thing, which I probably will, to have this and see like how long did everything take, what order did I do stuff in, and I really love the look of the mild liner behind the writing, well really on top of it, but you know what I mean. I just really love that, and I've used almost exclusively the layers washi in this planner. I just kind of wanted to go cohesive this year, but next year maybe I'll pick some different patterns and just kind of have a little more fun with it, but I really am keeping it pretty simple. So this was our work week. We had 2 work weeks. Well, a week and a half really. So this was our first full work week. And so I listed out all the meetings. I led a lot of these, so I wanted to have them here. And then we've got, again, just meetings and stuff like that. These were things that I specifically led. And then to-dos here. So that was really nice. I just kept this pretty simple because I wasn't doing anything. I didn't have any plans yet. And then here was our last 2 work days, and these were just like full of meetings and prep. And then here is when school started. So here's the first day of school. So I use a template for my lesson plans. I will link that down in the description. I buy it off of Teachers Pay Teachers. And it works really well for me because I link all of my assignments in there. By the way, I have a lesson plan video if you're curious how I write my lesson plans and my process. I'll link that down below as well. But I really love the simplicity of this, and just kind of, it's colorful but simple. Really cute. We had a good first week. I enjoyed starting on a Wednesday too. We haven't done that in a few years. That was really good because the week was short, so it wasn't too stressful, but we still had some prep time. It was nice. I liked it. Here is the second week of school, was first full week. And this is when we started doing our collaboration meetings, or PLCs, whatever you want to call it. And we have small groups set aside for this. I started to write like the topics, and I wish I would have continued to do this. I need to go back and like write these in because I want to know next year, like what did we start with, where did we go from there, things like that. But here's my plans. This was really just some like intro stuff into our first unit. So it's like unit 0 is what I call it. And we had picture day. Here is the 3rd week of the 6 weeks, I think, maybe? Can't remember. But anyway, I'm using just some stickers that I had, some layers washi, and then I went real colorful with my meetings this week. I really like the look of that. Looks really cute. But I like that sticker too. This was a cool thing that I did, and I really want to keep doing this as well. So I've been reading this book, Not Light But Fire. It's really interesting and good. It's written by an English teacher, and this was from that I was reading this week. Then let's go into September. So here is all of September, and what I haven't done is finished off my highlighting here. So let me grab my purple highlighter. You can kind of see how I do this. So I take my mild liner and I just do like a little swatch. It's messy and it is not like perfect. It's not meant to be perfect, but that's what I do. I just really like the look of that. It looks really just kind of fun and cool. And then let's go into the plans. So this was one of my favorite weeks. I like the way that it looks. I just like this color of green, and it just looks really like simple. I really love this sticker. This is from like the back of the planner. This week is really cute. I used a sticker sheet from Condren because we didn't have school because it was Labor Day, and it just looks really cute and cohesive. This is definitely one of my favorite weeks in how it looks. things were getting really busy around this time. And then this was homecoming week, and so I knew that I wanted to mark in our door decorating, so we had a contest for our doors. If you're wondering why I'm using tie-dye here, the opponent we were fighting, there was a rainbow connection, and so we all kind of incorporated a little bit of rainbow and like gold and all kinds of stuff on our doors. My door was crappy because the group that was assigned to me, they didn't exactly get along or agree on much. But here are our dress up days. I think this looks really cute. I like the little strips that I did here, and you'll kind of notice with my lesson plans, if there's something that I want to change or to kind of mark in, I'll just write it directly on the plans. It doesn't bother me that it looks kind of messy. I don't care, because I look back on these the next year and I want to have that information in here. This was a super busy week. It looks just a little bit messy, but it was such a crazy week. Really good though. I worked the concession stand and the dance. And then we started to form the planner club. So this week I went a little bit more like neutral and muted, which was kind of fun. It doesn't all match, but it just kind of came together this way. And then let's go to October. So here I have some notes and some sticky notes just all over the place. I'm going to take my orange outliner and go ahead and highlight these just so again you can see what I do with this. But here is the week that we just finished. I like this orange outliner because it's bright, but it's not like super fluorescent bright. So I have a couple notes of like things that I want to do. These monthly pages are really for like future planning and content planning, like for my class. I've really been enjoying Flipgrid, but I don't want to burn them out on it, but we've been doing it like every 2 weeks and it's been really good. So this is how I plan my units on Post-its. And then I'll just move them and write directly on the paper when I know for sure what's happening. So here is the first week in October. Well, October 1st. I really love how this turned out. It's really cute. It looks like this is not as full because it wasn't. This was a bit of a boring week. It was the first week of the second 6 weeks, and it's always a little slower around that time. So here is next week all set up, and it's looking a little empty, but it will definitely fill up as the week goes on. But this gives you kind of the idea of how I start my weeks. And then regular weeks just look, if I'm planning ahead, they'll look like this, which this is really cute. I think it's going to look so cute. But it will look pretty plain like this. But this week, so it's Indigenous Peoples Day there, and then I took this day off. So really I only have 3 days, and one of them's PSAT, so I really only have to plan for 2, which is awesome. But when I use these sticker sheets, I just slip them in and just keep them in the planner so I don't forget to use them. Here is November, so you can kind of see some plans. I marked here because I won't have my class this day because we're doing a half day, and so I won't see them. There's fall break. Here is December. January. I remember this. We moved the date and I marked it out. Just clean that up a little bit. And then February, March. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to go finally, hopefully, see Come From Away in Dallas. Me and my sister. Here's April. I love this color of purple. Here's May. Here's the last day of school. Well, here's the last day of school and then graduation day. June, and that's it. I'm not using the checklists. I haven't found a purpose for these for this year. Maybe I will, but maybe I won't. And I've been trying to use up the stickers that I already have from last year's planner and even before that. So I've barely touched my stickers. I mean, I've used a couple, but like not many at all. So I need to use those. And I'm almost done with this sheet from last year's planner. And so I'll dig into these pretty soon. I did have some stuff in my pocket. I just took it out because it was like identifying information, but I'd usually keep some things in here. And then same back here, I'll just keep some things here in my 3 sleeves. I just have our yearly calendar, and then I've got just some pieces of information that I need often, such as the high school master schedule, personnel list for the whole district, our evaluation schedule, and I don't even know what else, just random stuff back here that I look at often, and it's nice to have a hard copy in the back of my planner. And that's it. So that is my planner. My cover is very dirty. I need to clean that. But I'm loving this planner, as always. It's just something that keeps me organized and also gives me a creative outlet at school, which I desperately need sometimes. So that's everything for this video. It's been a really good school year so far. We're only like 8 weeks into it, but it's been really good. And I mean, all things considering, because it's still really hard and really like uncertain, but it just feels really good to be in school and, you know, some semblance of normalcy in our school right now. It's been really, really good. If you are having a good school year too, I hope it continues. And if you're not, I hope that it gets better. Just hang in there as hard as you can and seek out positivity and help and whatever you need to get you through, because we're all in this together. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I will leave all of those links down in the description along with the playlist for all of my teaching related videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye.